we have two concert windows, and that is basically June to July and September. The June to July period is typically a lot easier for us to regenerate the surface by virtue of the warmer climate and the sunlight that we get on the pitch. Once we get to September, we've lost the sunlight on the pitch and we have to recreate the natural elements to grow grass through our systems such as our undersoil heating and our growth lights. With the 30,000 plus people that we have on the pitch, this creates different challenges for us than we would normally see with a football event. Our event planning basically has to look at how we manage those 30,000 people in the case of extreme heat. So for concerts, we would have more first aid stations around the site and around the crash fence. The design of the crash barrier and the access on and off the pitch is in such a way that allows easy movement for patrons to get out of high heat areas. We install additional bubblers and water stations around the site. We also have on-pitch beverage outlets as well as up to 50 hawkers wandering through the mosh pit selling beverages. When redesigning the stadium, it was very important to consider the natural elements and what was required to sustain a healthy pitch. With a stadium with a roof of 62 metres high and the enclosed nature of the stands, we very quickly found that the amount of sunlight and ventilation, which is essential to the healthy growth and healthy sustainability of a pitch, was in short demand. The elements that were included within the design was a moving roof, which encouraged more ventilation through the bowl. A moving roof which also allowed for more sunlight hours during the day, and also an undersoil heating system and sub-air system which encouraged ventilation through the surface. We also have growth lights, and these basically substitute for the lack of sunlight that we get in the bowl throughout the year. The pitch is exposed to approximately 3 months of sunlight a year. Outside of this, we have to artificially create the natural elements of nature to sustain healthy growth. Luckily enough, we've not been in a position here at Wembley Stadium where we've had to cancel an event due to extreme weather conditions. However, we do have to take into consideration a number of factors which affect our patrons coming to and from the event, how the artists access the venue, and how extreme weather can affect them. To do this, we have a very close relationship with our external agencies such as the Met Police, the British Transport Police, and our key stakeholders that have a big impact on how our patrons access the stadium. Once at the stadium is fairly self-sufficient to deal with extreme weather conditions. The main factor around the cancellation of an event would be the inability for our patrons or our act or players to get to the stadium.